Greetings everyone, this is Dr. Ray Heiss from Revive Sport and Spine, your Cottonwood Heights, Utah chiropractic and running injury specialists. As a chiropractic sports physician focusing primarily on runners and endurance athletes, I've seen just about every way the most common running injuries can present in just about every type of runner. The biggest thing that we change here in the clinic with runners that come through with an injury is the warm-up process. I've seen everything from the runner that doesn't warm up at all or doesn't even know what that means to the person that spends 15-20 minutes before every run warming up. And I can tell you one thing, I see this person that warms up frequently a lot less here in the clinic for injuries. What we're doing today is a series of 3 videos that's going to focus on a proper and thorough warm-up to help you become a better runner and help you stay injury-free. These 3 things focus on what I like to call bands, balance, and bounce. Each one of these components warms the body up and prepares you to be an effective runner when you go out on the road, on the trails, or out for a race. Our first video is going to focus on what we call bands, and that's going to be the use of exercise band to help us warm up or prime the muscles that we want to use to run. While all these exercises are fairly easy, it should be noted that they should be done slowly and with correct form. Exercise number 1 is the clam shell. While this seems very simple, it's very specific in its goal as we go through this warm-up process. What I often see with this exercise is people trying to get their hips as wide as they can and breaking that plane and opening their hips up. What we want to do is make sure that we're feeling this muscle start to wake up and turn on back here. I'm not as concerned about how wide you're getting your hip open. We can worry about that later. Once you get a good slow and controlled motion, we want to do a set of 10 on each side. Exercise number 2, the glute bridge. We're now picking it up. We've got activation from the clam shells. With the glute bridge, we're going to try to activate the entire posterior chain, from the calves to the hamstrings, glutes, and low back. When you get the hips fully up into the air, we want to hold for a 3 to 5 count. Make sure you're keeping the knees out and fighting that resistance of the band. We want to repeat that 10 times. Exercise number 3, the lateral band walks. This is going to ignite the posterior hip and a little bit down the lateral leg. As you do this exercise, make sure you are controlling motion side to side, that the lead leg is going slow and that you're controlling this motion with the trail leg as well, not just letting that snap back. If you do this right, about halfway through you should really feel those hips start to burn. That's a great part of the warm-up and that's where we want to be. So with each position of the band, we're going to go 10 each way. Exercise number 4 is going to be the low band row. What we want to see with this is we're pulling the bands, as we're pulling towards our navel. When the elbows get behind our body, we want to try to squeeze those together and feel that middle of our back start to contract. So why is this important to runners? Well, we need air, and most of us spend our time flexed forward. This exercise allows us to bring our shoulders back, use our back muscles, and keep us in a more open and neutral posture. What that does is allows us to get more air into our lungs, which goes out to our muscles, and allows us to be more efficient when we're running for the later stages of the race or on those faster workouts,